Good morning, everyone. Good morning, and it is a beautiful morning outside my office window. It's got beautiful blue, clear skies, sunshine, and it's not that cold. It feels like it's a nitch warmer than usual. Good morning, Carrie Ann there. Lovely to have you here as well. I'm just going to pop this one here in the stream just quickly so that it actually does register in the comment stream, and doing that this side too. I forgot to do that. So there we go, it's all done. And here we go from Kim, a good morning, lovely to see you here. And from Sarah, a good morning. And it's beautiful. Oh, 3 degrees there. Wow. Yeah, that's cold. I haven't even asked, who do I ask? I ask Alexa, but I haven't even thought to do that one this morning. So, good morning, Keza. How are you? And we have, there's the psychic dot online, which you would have seen in the introduction screen anyway, possibly. So let's get into the card spread because I don't have as much time this morning, work day and all. So this is streaming through to the Soulpreneurs app, my Facebook profile. That's the Be Live side, and the Ecamm side is the Twitter, whatever it's called now, X. Anyway, it's that, and the other space is my rosboundy page, and probably the Hypnosis Plus with Ros page, and something else, but I can't remember now. YouTube, of course. YouTube, of course. Yeah, let's go over there. Connect in with your spirit guides and your intuitive senses. Just that inner knowing that you know, as you're hearing, seeing these cards, take in what you know is being received to you, spirit to spirit, inner spirit. Okay, here we go. I've got my pointer. It's the Apple Pencil this time. It's still the Fairy Tale Lenormand cards, of course, and here is our message today. We are getting a few of them that are repeating pretty quickly from when we had them come in before. Be bold or italic, never regular. I think we had this one last week, but I did shuffle them at the beginning of the month, remember? So there we go. Beautiful winking owl. I love it. I love them all. They're gorgeous. So what we have in our fan designed spread that is part of what is in the guidebook of this deck, it is the ring, the birds, bouquet, and the letter as the stem of the fan. So a lovely spread, I feel. So let's just have a look at the book because we are doing that now. For those we've already had before as the story, I'm not going to go through the complete story as I have been, the complete little booklet interpretation. But the ring is about the commitments and contracts, obligations, legal documents, possibly, duty, engagement, and overall that is about commitments and promises that we make to others. So the story of that one was the story of Aladdin and the magic lamp. So if you remember that, it's an interesting little story, but it does bring to mind that that's the basis of this card in its meaning. And good morning. We've got, I don't know who Happy Facebook User is. Not sure where you'd actually be showing in from. That's interesting. It could be the group. I have a funny feeling I sent this one to the Ecamm, to the rosboundy card reading group, which is a private group. You won't get to see the face there. And Michaela, for some reason your avatar's still not showing, but you are on my profile page. So lovely to see you and saying hello to friends. And here we have who the Ecamm guys won't see, those other spaces. If you're on my profile, hi Liz, it's lovely to see you. Going to stream live. Yes, I am streaming live from YouTube this morning. It should be. I hope so. Oh dear. Let me see if I can find where I'm actually streaming to. That's the thing. Oh, I can't remember where to find how I'm streaming, where I'm streaming to. You might have to pop over to my YouTube channel and let me know. That's interesting. I can just quickly pop up YouTube in the background and find out, I suppose. So, Michaela, you saw me on YouTube? Ah, that's good. Um, it's interesting, though, to be asked. So, I am on there? Yeah, you're on the profile. You're on the page actually, Michaela. I think you're getting them mixed up. If you're you're in my Ecamm stream, so you're actually on my profile on my page. The little avatar is a cartoony one. How's the weather? Oh, you missed my weather report. It's beautiful, sun shining, blue, clear skies, and my front lawn looks divine. Absolutely divine. I love it. It's nice looking out my window. And we've got a spammer. Cheezel, go away. People, please do not respond to any of the spammers. I'll get rid of that later. You do not need to. Yeah, it looks like I'm live on my YouTube, so that's fine. Let's get going. So, promises, commitments, and all that entails. And here we have the birds next. So this one, I don't know whether we've had that one before. So if someone could block that one. I haven't got my Facebook page up and open to do that. So it makes it a little bit awkward to do it on the run, especially since we are limited with time. I'll see if I can do it in the background. So with the birds, that is card 12. So that one is... Oh, goodness. Birds is comings and goings, small problems, verbal communications, and misunderstandings. So the story around this one, I am going to read this because I don't think we've had it before. Okay, and beautiful. Yeah, and yes, you are on the page. Yeah, I thought you were. So that's good to confirm, isn't it, though? To get our head straight. It took me a lot of years before I fully understood how Facebook was doing things because they kept changing everything. So don't respond. Do not give any response back to that Cheezel person, please, because if I block her, you yourself are going to be blocked. Apologies if you have managed to do that. I'm just going to change over to, sometimes the ease with which you can do this is like flying to the moon, honestly, and it's extremely annoying. So, as in the background, not to do with the reading itself. Apologies. So I'm hoping that I'm on my page and can get rid of those comments. So the birds, with all of those comings and goings and messages, the verbal communications, I hope this person, whoever is spamming, is going to get the message to not continue because she is currently being blocked and hidden. So those comments should disappear from the stream pretty quickly. And good one, Kerry Ann, block the troll you're in. Everyone, if you see that, block it. Do the report, spam, block your end. The more that Facebook gets on that, they will be banned more quickly from Facebook. So their account will be closed. That's what I have noticed. The more persistent we are in following up with that, the better. But never respond to them underneath their comments or tell them to go away or anything, because you may be blocked in that process too. Now, shall we get back to the birds? Comings, goings, small problems, verbal communications, misunderstandings. Now we've got it clear. How the King of Birds was chosen. That's the fairy tale. It is a Mayan story that describes how the Quetzal, a plain brown bird, campaigned to be king of the birds. He convinced the beautiful but shy roadrunner to lend him his feathers. When the Quetzal was chosen because of his borrowed finery, he failed to return those feathers. Due to this problem, the roadrunner now hides and watches all the comings and goings of the other birds. He wants to communicate with the Quetzal, but the King of Birds flies too high. All of the birds in the background of this card represent just how badly things can go awry when too many beaks are involved. So that's too many cooks in the kitchen, too many chiefs, not enough Indians, all of that. Notice where the bird card shows up to determine how communicating and why. Make sure you truly understand what it is you want to say and what is being said to you. Perhaps you can avoid any misunderstandings simply by paying close attention to those cards closest to the birds. Now, here we have the bird, and I'm going to actually zoom in on this one this morning again. I nearly forgot to do that. Well, I did forget to do that, didn't I? So here we have the quetzal, the roadrunner, and lots of birds in between. You can just see the shadows of them in all of that background artistry. And it really does show the need to really communicate well and understand. It's that there's another little bird there I can see. It's getting in, and that almost looks like the back of a kookaburra, that one there. If you can see that with a little face in it on its back. Anyway, I get distracted, don't I? Certainly bring that into your thinking today as how you communicate. Is it clearly understood on both sides? Give feedback if it's not. And thanks, Lucy. I thought it might be. I saw that I was live on there. Good morning, Caitlin. Wonderful to see you. And if you go to the moon, can I please come with you? Oh, look, I don't know if I really want to go to the moon. You never know. Look, opportunities in life, what feels right for you, take advantage of them. So I think that's probably more so what's being given here. You know, we're making promises, we've got commitments and things that we're doing now, we're communicating that. And with the bouquet, what we have with a bouquet is pretty much that is, gifting. I'll just read the keywords from it. I did put the little guidebook down, so I was going to do it from memory. This does have the keywords of happiness, joy, beauty, gift. Bouquets are usually a gift, a recognition, a thank you, a loving exchange. And a gift is something you're not expected to give something back for. So it's something given with love. And this is where, the communication and all that we are with how we are making those commitments and recognition and completing them. It feels like with a bouquet, it's like a completion, but it's not a reward, it's a gift, it's something that's given with love. And as we look down at the fuller picture that's completed with the letter, remember the letter is the story that is around Little Red Riding Hood. And of course, how this booklet explains it is a little bit different to how I remember the story as a child in my child type fairy tale books. It is about the written exchanges, results, document, message, instructions, mail. So it's the communication. It really is how we are communicating. Make sure that what we are using as our words and our body language even in this is being truthful, honest, and opening up that awareness, because Wolf snuck that letter in there, but in the end, to deceive, but in the end it was a, what do you call it, a happy ending. The wolf got slit open to have Grandma and Red Riding Hood rescued. He got his just desserts and they were okay. But it's the fact of making sure here we have that confirmation and reinforcement that we do need to be clear in how we are communicating and have the awareness around some of that subterfuge that might be in how we speak, that background, what you speak hopefully is in the actions. Okay. So, I think that would be, I like this one, Caitlin. Sorry, you clapping hands, thank you. But it's the little bastard. You mean the wolf? Exactly. It's quite an interesting story. So, look, with any of these card readings, take in what you feel is that first message for you from Spirit, because we do sometimes put our own monkey mind, what we want, with how we condition and everything, without truly listening to what Spirit is bringing to us. So allow that veil to drop to bring in those messages, so you are fully understanding how Spirit's communicating with you, but also what they're communicating with you, so that you can communicate back. Any bit of what we use of our abilities is a two-way street in the realms that we move. So thank you for being here this morning, and thank you, Keza, and everyone else. Yeah, thank you. And you can hear the puppy dogs, can't you, Caitlin? Yes, I thought they might be heard. I'm on the producer microphone, which technically condenser microphone picks up everything. I haven't quite got the hang of the dynamic one, which is a right in front. Figured out that because you couldn't hear me quite clearly the other day, I actually have to have it quite close to my mouth to be really good and clear, because that's what that type of microphone is. It's wonderful to learn new things though, isn't it? So thank you, Michaela, and every single one of you. Look, have a blessed day. Be the best you that you can be, and namaste. Until tomorrow. Bye for now.